don't tread on Florida. Nancy Pelosi wasn't treading on anything solid, wasn't treading on, I think, solid ground when she, really took a tumble in Nevada when she was speaking at a funeral for the late Harry Reid. Don't speak ill of the dead. I have a lot of mean things to say about Harry Reid, but I'm not going to speak ill of the dead. I guess we can all thank Harry Reid for changing the filibuster and nuclear option rules so that Donald Trump could push through like 257 conservative judges. Thank God for that. So actually, thank you, Harry Reid. Really appreciate it. Hero of the Republic. Here's Nancy Pelosi doing the old slip and fall here. Holy crap. This is a little scary. Watch. Nancy Pelosi, 82 years old. Okay. All right. Be careful, be careful. Oh my gosh. Be careful. Goodness gracious. Well, all right. That doesn't look very promising, and she, that could have been really bad. In fact, I'll show you an alternative video of what could have happened to Nancy Pelosi. Here from our dear friend Stephen Voiceover, who is a memer, presented a alternative people's history of Nancy Pelosi's fall.
Harry Reid, may he rest in peace.
Okay, come on. Can we laugh? All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more meme to show you. We got to do the grand old memes. Of course, our dear friend Grand Old Memes made this.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be...
Oh, poor Nancy. She is 82. Be careful, she's 82. And if she seems like she's being weighed down by quite a bit, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, she is, Nancy Pelosi, not facing her best political scandal right now. Nancy Pelosi obviously has been through a lot. Nancy Pelosi, the person who brought you the famous line, you got to pass Obamacare to see what's inside of it. Yeah, well, let me tell you, we passed Obamacare, and we saw what's inside of it. What's inside of it wasn't great. But just like many Democrats who have cold, black, dark hearts, they don't really care the results for normal people. You can go ahead and look at Nancy Pelosi's district. Nancy Pelosi has gutted San Francisco, strip-mined it, and has left it for rot. That's exactly why Nancy Pelosi is trying to retire in my home state of Florida and not staying in San Francisco where she damn well belongs. She should, and much like the prodigal son, if you create filth, you should have to live in that filth. Nancy Pelosi has a ton of money. She can go anywhere she wants. I'm sad to say it, but it's true. So, here is why Nancy Pelosi has a lot of money. I show you right here from the New York Post. This morning, Pelosi makes millions off tech stocks and scoffs at push to ban congressional trades. This is the little graphic that the New York Post worked up. You can see there that Nancy Pelosi is out-indexing the S&P 500. Nancy Pelosi's net worth is doing better than Warren freaking Buffett, ladies and gentlemen. Nancy Pelosi is doing better than virtually all hedge funds in America. Yeah, that's a little strange. Let me explain to you why. Nancy Pelosi has oversight on vast swaths of the economy and what Congress is going to do to them. Are they going to bail out big tech? Are they going to write coronavirus stimulus packages? Nancy Pelosi's writing those freaking bills. She has total insight into what's going to happen in these massive industries, and then she's executing trades before they go and they shut down the economy, right, for coronavirus, before they go and make sure that everybody has to go shop on Amazon or shop at Walmart or shop on Google. And Nancy Pelosi sees that because she's writing the freaking bills. Why is that legal? This should not be legal. And by the way, just in case you think it's your boy Benny, I am totally red-pilled. I am totally pro-America and America first. Your boy over here loves his country. But even the commies are with me on this. And by the way, listen, guys, if we're fighting a battle against corruption in Washington and I have to side with AOC on this specific issue, Happy to go into the breach with AOC. AOC and Elizabeth Warren saying that members of Congress should not be able to insider trade and should not be able to hold individual stocks. I 100% support that. I 100% support that because Nancy Pelosi made $30 million off of tech stocks, and she is just embarrassing herself when it comes to her argument as to why she is doing that. Nancy Pelosi says, it's because we have a free market economy and we shouldn't be prevented from enjoying our free market economy, members of Congress. That's what Nancy Pelosi said, okay, when she was asked about this, when she was asked about owning individual stocks.
Congress and their spouses be banned from trading individual stocks while serving in Congress.
No, I don't know to the second one. This is a free market and people, we are a free market economy. They should be able to participate in that.
Just letting you know, Nancy Pelosi is one of the richest members of Congress, reading to you here from the New York Post. I will always tell you my sources. An estimated net worth of $106 million, according to an analysis by the Post. $106 million. $106 million. There are people who run successful companies as CEOs, never get to that level. There are people who play in the NFL for 20 years, never get $106 million. There are people who do extremely difficult jobs, like being an astronaut, or, inventing, I don't know, the electric car or something. And they don't get $106 million. Where the hell did Nancy Pelosi get $106 million? Hey, listen, I think there should be a total investigation into whether Nancy Pelosi used her position in order to make herself filthy rich, and that's where she gets her power. That's where the Uniparty gets their power. The Uniparty is the people like McConnell, the people who have been in Washington. Do you think that Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell don't like each other? Are you freaking joking? The two of them love getting rich together. They love getting rich together. Mitch McConnell, by the way, is loaded. So can somebody please explain to me how these people making, it seems like a lot of money to a guy like me. I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It'd be a very rich salary to make $150,000 a year. That's what they make in Congress, $150,000 a year. In Cedar Rapids, Iowa, that's where I'm from. Get you a lot. I went to community college there in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I worked on hog farms. Ladies and gentlemen, I get it. That sounds like a lot of money. But please, let's look at economies of scale. That doesn't mean you get $100 million freaking dollars. That it would take you you would have to live and collect that salary for 3,000 years in order to make $100 million off it if you saved every single penny. So where the hell does Nancy Pelosi where the hell does she get $100 million from? Can we start asking those questions? Can we put her on trial? Can we drag her? Let's do this. Two things that we should absolutely be pushing right now. Term limits, bans on insider trading. Hell yes. Politics has been utterly bastardized in this nation to be a get-rich-quick scheme. Disgusting. It should all be confiscated, every penny of it, and all of it should go to families who've lost children and members of their family from fentanyl death because of Nancy Pelosi's open border. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. We have more updates for you on Pelosi right now. Okay, so Nancy Pelosi went and took her high earnings wanted to let the America know exactly how high her earnings have been from insider trading. So she went on TV this last week and showed us. She showed us exactly how high with her eyebrows her stock trading has been. This is how high her earnings have been in her portfolio this year. Nancy Pelosi went on national TV in order to show everybody the growth chart of her portfolio, and she did so by making sure that she plastered a a classic bell curve to the top of her head. You got to sell high. You got to buy low, and when you buy low, you buy down around here. Okay. So you buy low, and then you got to sell high. And you want to sell high right up there. All right, so buy low, sell high. This is Nancy Pelosi showing everyone, hey, listen, you can do it too. You can do it too. You can make sure that you have a great stock portfolio, just like me. You can be worth $100 million. Of course you can't, actually, because you don't insider trade like I do with my husband. But you can buy low, and then you should sell right about here. And then make sure you don't sell right here, okay? Sell right there. Don't sell here. All right. You want to buy here? Sell up here? Okay. That's how. I see. Look, I've given you the most important lesson in insider trading and selling stocks. Our generation must make sure that somebody as venal and as vile as Nancy Pelosi never, ever, ever is allowed to run for office ever again. Check this out.
$6 trillion has already been spent over the course of this, been allocated over the course of this pandemic. Are you saying that you need more coronavirus relief, and will that go in the spending bill when government funding runs out next month?
Well, again, we have to protect the investment. It's there. Most importantly, we have to protect the health of the American people. Now, the administration has not made a formal request for more funding, but it is clear from the opportunity that is there and again, the challenge that is there from the resilience of this virus. And viruses the more they spread, they are transmitted, the more they mutate. So the good advice for everyone to get vaccinated, to be masked, to have spatial distancing, and the rest, and to be tested.
So here's Nancy Pelosi saying she's already spent $6 trillion. She's now going to ask for more. Nancy Pelosi wants more of our money to put our children more into debt. Not even fake news anchors on CBS were buying this. Watch the anchor who was facilitating that interview. I don't actually know her name. Watch her have an eye roll.
For your time this morning.
It's my pleasure to be with you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Face Nation will be back in a minute. Stay with us.
So what the hell do these people care? It's grab bag time. It's time to defraud you, defraud me, steal from our children, glut as much from the American taxpayer and the dollar while it still has value into the bank accounts of their children, right? Because they're not going to be around. They're done. They're gone in 10 years. They're gone. God says, here is you can do everything you want, but here is pretty much the range that you're going to live. And then what happens? What happens? God takes his own. There you go. Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free and it keeps us going. It keeps us growing. It keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.